Counter hit by that JU whilst you're crouching, but you don't die!
Oh, okay.
Stalling, trying to bait out that 5U. Picks off, the DP ends up being safe. He has to use the EX Spear in order to get away from that fireball and the chip point. Svampen is living on a prayer right now.
Oh, this is so scary. Oh my god!
2U cancels the first hit into Universal Overhead before approaching. 2-hit moves. Going to war with each other. Belial ends up winning this. Ends up losing, pardon, this time. But ultimately, it's looking, wow, really, really solid. Beautiful punish on the 214H.
Kind of use the wreck as a post like that.
Yeah, I mean, Arafu as well, he is one of the players that has been doing it for, you know, to great success recently.
TryKeazer, what a god. Like, what is it with French players and these one-hit confirmed?
He turned out he didn't. Peace and justice is just
Afro into the GG! Very hype, man!
Yeah, we don't have to deal with it, so we'd love to see it.
Condition people as heavily with bar medium as you used to be able. Nice, getting the space conversion. That's gonna hurt.
Huge.
Saving the super, I love it. That means any punch is going to kill.
Let's go.
That is cheeky. Now, again, like we said before, Isoki's gonna
get some meaty.
really rough. Almost timed out. Yeah. Empty Zephyr low into the SSBA to close it out.
Dragoi is such good out there, such good awareness in general. Like, I really feel that he makes the most of Belial as a character.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely isn't a stretch.
Kind of motivating to see yourself lose on repeat.
You guys are live.
Hey guys, welcome to the second week of GBVS EU Clash of Champions. This is, as usual, Nicholas MajinTenshinhan Taylor, and we have a fantastic guest commentator with us this week. Please introduce yourself, my good sir.
Yes, my name is Fitizen. I'm a currently retired Grand Blue Fantasy Versus player, but I'm looking forward to get back into the fray soon. So in this case, I'm going to use my privileges as a commentator to spy on my fellow players.
Fantastic. Already in with that research. I love it. I love it. All right, we got some sick matches lined up for you guys today. We'll go through them one by one as they happen, but if anyone here is hoping to see Xaeji today, I'm sorry he's on break this week. Every week, one player will be on break, so there will be no Xaeji, unfortunately. But our first match that's coming up in just a minute or so is going to be between Mirri and Dragoi. So it's Finland versus Spain. I know you're kind of excited to see Mirri after the far medium nerfs on Yule, like see how he deals with those, right?
Yes, exactly. Like, I've already seen him talk about them and what they imply. He's unhappy that it's -7 on block now.
Yeah.
And how that relates to her always having to cancel into something, essentially. So I'm really interested to see how he deals with that, especially when it comes to his game plan. I don't doubt that he'll be fine adapting. I mean, he still plays her, as far as I know. He's not someone who plays characters he doesn't believe in. So clearly, he still believes she's a good character. So especially after playing against him pre-patch, I'm interested how that shifted his playstyle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and from what I've seen so far, Mirri's been doing really well, even with post-patch Yule, so I'm always excited to see it, because I sub Yule as well, so it's always nice to see the character.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we have Dragoi. I build him, like I did my whole intro last time, I built him as the meme EU best Belial, and he goes and picks Bubs. Like, he didn't even play Belial. He's up against Deviance, and apparently, like, that's his go-to pick against Bubs. Sorry, that's his go-to pick against Belial. And I mean, we know since before that Dragoi has a bunch of different characters. I'm assuming we'll see Belial now, but you never know. I mean,
I'm aware he's been playing a few different characters. I'm definitely interested to see what he plays as well. He seems like someone who's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. He seems like someone who would rather play. There's always these types of players who, in certain matchups, they just want a special tool they can use to build their game plan around, and he definitely seems like a type of player who goes for that kind of strategy.
For sure. I feel like that's what he builds his rush around. I think one of the big things we saw that I was shocked about last time was when he was going up against Deviance. He was actually calling out like the short hop jump U from Belial with Bob's 2H. And I was like, dude, you have those reactions online? Come on, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah, I remember, unrelated, but, or kind of related, I've seen Bubs use 2H to great effect against Metera's Hop, which I was really surprised about, because it's like, okay, so first of all, it's kind of hard to react to. Second of all, is this actually consistent? It seems consistent, so I assume that in this case, without having done my homework, I assume that Bubs has a 2H where the hurt box is just low enough to the ground. That's possible.
Yeah, I think it and Cagliostro's 2H, they're the two that really like kind of disappear hurtbox wise. So they're really effective if you have the reactions. But anyway, we're gonna move into this match, and just before we do, people who were in the last stream will know we have some Japanese viewers. Score has been kind enough to share out this event, so has Ryo. So we got some support from the Japanese community, and as such, I have made intro lines in Japanese for each player. I will translate them right afterwards, so you guys will know what I'm actually saying about these players. But yeah, so without further ado, let me move into the hype mode for a second. トリッキーな仕組みで相手のメンタルを崩すフィンランド代表魂の達人ミリ Okay, so that's about Mirri.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Thank you. So what I said there is his tricky setups will cause a mental guard break. The master of deception, Mirri.
That is very accurate.
I know, right? I'm really proud of these, actually.
Yeah, that is very accurate.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to Dragoi. We already did this one last week. Hopefully he doesn't embarrass me now by not picking Belial, but yeah, you never know. So, スペイン代表、ヨーロッパ最強のベリアル使い、突然現れたチャンピオン、ドラゴイ。So that is EU Best Belial, the champion who appeared out of nowhere, Dragoi.
Yeah, I mean, that's accurate as well. I
put a
remember
lot
when
of thought into these.
Yeah, I mean, when he showed up, I think most people were surprised to see that he was doing so well right off the bat.
Sure.
So I think that's very accurate.
Yeah, we heard the Spanish people talk about him. They were like, "Oh, we got this guy called Dragoi. He's gonna body everyone." And it's like, you hear that from every scene all the time, and it's almost never true. It's like, yeah, we got this guy. He's sick, whatever.
Yeah,
and then he actually was. It was like, damn, really? you guys actually did?
Yeah, especially in a community like Grand Blues in Europe, there's a lot of like sort of isolated monoliths at times, and it's good to see events like this as well, who bring which bring all these people together and enable them to compete.
Yeah, I'm really happy that we got the good turnout we did, that we got the great support from all the viewers. The players are excited. We got good guest commentator right now. Thank you for joining in, man. Like, really excited to see everyone getting hyped for the event.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward. All right, seems like it's starting. So GGs were traded.
Yeah, so just gonna say in advance for the viewers, we might be a little bit off the first match, because usually when you spectate like this, you can get like out of sync from each other, but it usually clears up after the first match.
I see. All right, I did not know that.
It's possible. It happens with commentary sometimes.
I see.
Okay.
Well, Dragoi did embarrass you. He picked Lil Wayne.
He did, yeah.
So
man,
I'm interested to see.
Yeah, so Europe's best Belial, so good that he doesn't even play Belial. So yeah, I don't know like how much experience Mirri has against Lil Wayne, because I think like the only really notable Lil Wayne, like really big Lil Wayne we had was Rick stuff. Yeah. And he only played him for a while. Then he kind of disappeared.
Yeah, no, that is absolutely true, but at the same time, oh wow. Alright, I have not seen Lil Wayne go for that kind of pressure before.
Oh wow, no, me neither.
So this was a perfect, but the only real clue that Mirri wouldn't know the matchup, possibly, was that he did not cancel his poke, his 5L, after hitting the parry. So far, it just seems like he's really just getting outpoked.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's far M is a good button.
For
This
sure.
is known, yeah. Like in
Yeah.
the past, his main issue in general is his lack of reward on it. It's not
Sure.
the button itself; it's an excellent button. Slide also an excellent button. So far
Yeah.
he's really just losing in neutral.
Yeah, he has some
this
good
time he was
buttons.
ready. All right, this is
Ooh,
an
there you go.
excellent sign. The second time he could have dealt with it, he dealt with it, which spells you know, success for the rest of the set.
Yeah, he wasn't able to catch that low. If you're used to playing against Dwayne and you have decent reactions,
Yeah.
you can usually just on reaction block low on the human pyramid attack. And Mirri does have good reactions, so I think he's just hasn't played that much. against
Yeah.
Dwayne.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see when Iggy comes out, if Iggy comes out, how much he
Yeah.
has left this matchup.
Yeah, I mean that's always the big like knowledge checker against Dwayne.
Nice. All right, he did that, so that's good.
Oh, nice. Yeah, getting juggle all the way to the corner.
Yep.
I think
Very good.
we're balanced out now on the spectating, by the way.
Right.
I'm at 66 seconds.
He jumped out.
Ooh.
No, I'm slightly behind. I'm at
Oh, okay.
65 now, but
All right. Well, we're about the same.
yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, he actually blocked it. Oh, nice. Good counter in front.
Yeah, very good. I mean, he's low, so it's gonna depend a lot on how he deals with Iggy when Iggy comes out.
Yeah.
He
He's
needs to be
ready for-
able. Yeah, he nice teabag, knowing what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
He knows.
All right, so
Okay, what can he do?
All right, he blocks.
Oh god,
Or-
this is very scary. Oh! Oh no, he jumped. He was so
All right.
close to getting through it.
All right. Okay, so maybe he was just erring on the safe side there. He did not spot dodge the lightning. That is possible there.
Yeah.
Maybe he mistimed it slightly. Maybe, you know, most players tend to try to do it on the late side, so they block it in case they mess up and don't get
Yeah.
hit.
I think it's also
so-
possible to actually, if you spot dodge it, depending on the timing, you can actually, as Luane, get them with the lava floor right after.
No,
You can?
that is not correct. No,
Okay.
that is not correct.
Yeah.
You can always spot dodge.
Okay.
Um,
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about when he catches you in the air of it.
Yeah.
Right.
That is possible, but you shouldn't be caught in the air if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, the other thing he can do is he can orb, and then catch you on the way down. But you have to be aware of that spacing, where that is
Yeah.
possible, and not you know jump over the orb in that spacing.
Okay, he's not going low. That's kind of weird, because he
Yeah.
actually did catch Mirri low last time, and he didn't even try to go for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, he got the match anyway, but that was
Yeah,
a bit
he got it there.
strange.
Raw EX Rekka. You know, in a world when we had a lot of EX for the advancing moves that wall bounced, this wasn't anything special. Now it kind of is.
Yeah, I think, like, I still don't think Luane is necessarily that good of a character, but
Yeah.
in Season 1, I was one of the people who said that he was the only unviable character.
Yeah.
I really thought he was. But now they
Yeah.
touched up so many areas of him without giving him any huge buffs that he's definitely viable. And if you don't know this matchup, you're going to get knowledge
Yeah.
checked like hardcore.
Yeah. My opinions on him are still based on like season 1 and early season 2. I know he got touched recently. I don't know the details, so it's kind of hard for me to you know say. But we'll see. Oh, nice back throw.
Okay.
This could be something.
Oh,
Especially nice. Yeah. Doesn't have to worry about Iggy anymore.
this is big.
Oh.
And the throw. Oh, he
Oh,
can
that
chip
would
it.
have been it. Can he chip?
Ooh.
Yeah. Nice.
He didn't even need to. Oh, that's so scary. Damn.
Yeah.
But he got him.
Yeah, I mean, once Iggy is gone, this is something
Yeah.
we might see very often. You know, just him going ham. Nice. All right.
Yeah. And it
Oh,
depends.
this time he already pressed the button.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that happens sometimes too. It
Yeah.
depends on like how adamant is Dragoi to actually get Iggy. Because I remember when Rixa was playing Luane, there was a game where he would just down back the entire time because he had full bar
Yeah.
and he had a lot of HP. So he
Yeah.
just down backed because the opponent was like not one hit, but you know.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
He got countered during the summon and it still came out.
Wow. Oh, he got him low.
Yeah,
he just
he got
stood
him.
up. But yeah, he was just sitting there and just
Yeah.
letting them run up to him. He was just blocking. They would have to overhead or they would have to throw. They would have to keep
Yeah.
chipping at him.
Yeah.
Until he got Iggy, and then he won.
Yeah. No, that is true. Like, if Rixta is just about to get Iggy, he stops playing the game because he'd rather not get counter hits into dying.
Exactly. And the question is Dragoi gonna opt for such a strategy as well? Bro, that is a juggle.
That is a lot of damage, yeah. I mean, I think one of the core things in this matchup is not getting hit raw by summons. So whatever happens, like, block it, eat the mix-up, eat the throw, you know? Just don't get hit by that. Oh, yeah. That could
I have no idea. Like, there were several hits there where Mirri could have gone a lot more. I don't know exactly what happened, but it did not pan out.
Oh, nice. Okay,
he's handling really well. Oh, no! What a shame.
Yeah. Didn't react to that floor.
If we have anyone in the matchup who does not know the Lane matchup, that lava floor is actually unblockable. So you need to spot dodge it or jump it.
I'm surprised. I mean, he is able to consistently, it seems, dodge the orbs. Yeah. Dragoi was ready for that. He saw that before. This time he punished that with the pillars.
Spires,
that is possible. Exactly. But the thing I'm interested in is... Oh, what nice whip punish. The thing I'm interested in is if Mirri's actually able to spot dodge the lightning pillar, because that is a lot of chip damage.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if Iggy just does lightning pillar over and over again, you know, that is enough damage.
Yeah, it chips like crazy too.
Yeah, alright, goes into Iggy here. Interesting that he doesn't wait, but I guess he's afraid of getting hit into dying right away.
Yeah.
That's
I think he wants to get as much mileage out of Iggy as he can as well.
No.
Oh man, he actually got him with the spires.
That was chip? No, that was chip.
Yeah.
That was chip. I mean, maybe he got hit, but that always chipped him either way.
Yeah,
like, that's what I mean, you know, like I don't want to like rant about that for the rest of the set. But if you cannot spot dodge lightning pillar, then Iggy is very much broken.
Yeah, she basically gets 30% for free at that point.
Exactly.
Like, no matter what.
And Dragoi, I think Dragoi really picked up on that now. You know, going for more and more lightning pillars. He's noticed, alright, you know, he's not spot dodging them. So I'll just take this free damage. Iggy now represents a free wake up into 30%.
Yeah, because it's frame 1 invul, so you can
I'm surprised he went for that. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, nice! Very good. Very good.
Kind of clean.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's out. Okay, now he doesn't even have to worry about the meter unless...
Oh, nice! Oh, that's excellent.
That is so good.
Yeah.
Man, he was looking for it.
Yeah, he was definitely looking for it. So, I would say, that, you know, the big three things... Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh, no, he didn't get his micro dash there.
Okay, he blocks everything?
Yeah. Now he doesn't have any... Yeah, he didn't have any specials left.
Yeah. And you gotta look out for that round speed. It was very, very fast.
Yeah, for sure. So really, man, almost schizophrenic on his knowledge of this matchup. He seems to be very good dealing with parry. He seems to be very good dealing with HPA. Usually it's the other way around. People kind of, you know, deal with Iggy a bit better and then worse with HPA.
Yeah.
I know that's the case for me, for sure.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, for me too, 100%.
Yeah. But yeah, I trust Mirri to... Oh!
Good called out.
Yeah. Right.
Okay,
nice spring. Oh! He didn't eat the parry.
Yeah, that jumping light is very good from Wayne. You started seeing people pick up on that because I don't feel like Wayne players use that as much before.
Oh, he got too low there.
Oh no, he got hit high.
Yeah, but he can still get a comeback here.
Oh
no, I don't think he got hit.
No, he didn't do anything. Yeah, that was a bit of a desperation move there.
Interesting call outs, but I don't think Wayne has any reason to go for anything prior to the, you know, the rockets there. Yeah. But that was, you know, as good. Yeah, that was a decent time for sure.
Yeah.
Go for it. You know, the thing I'm noticing here watching this is Wayne has really good keep out. You know, foremost wise.
Yeah, he's pretty good at it. His far heavy is decent. His far medium is very good. His sweep is good at it as well. And if he's good enough to react your jumps, then jump light does the trick.
I think, the reason he went for the TP there is he was expecting a cancel off of the sweep, which is, you know, usually what the Wayne do. I mean, usually you would go into Record to stay safe, or go into a summon. Kind of like Ladiva goes into Headbutt, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And jumping is just about the worst thing you can do against that
Oh,
super.
hey Rixta. Rixta is informing me he could grab before the rockets. Could he have done in that
Oh,
spacing?
yeah.
Because there, in this specific situation, I thought he was too far away.
Yeah, he was. He looked kind of far, but I mean, the super does have a bit of startup before the flash as well. So
Yeah, yeah. Also, shoutouts to our 7th God Gamer, Xaeji.
in the chat and saying that
Yeah.
Mirri needs to learn the matchup during the first set.
Yeah. I mean, I don't doubt he could do it, but he's behind 4-0 now. It's gonna be very hard to come back from here. I agree that I don't think Lil Wayne is that good, but you know, all these things, good, bad, they don't matter anything if you don't have a lot of experience in matchup.
Of course. Yeah, you need to understand like what they do, what you can do against them, why the matchup is. I mean, even then, it's possible that Ewell isn't good against Lil Wayne specifically, even if Lil Wayne is bad.
Exactly. Yeah, it's entirely possible. I mean, we gotta remember this. Dragoi knows a quite good UL player from Spain that he plays against, so he knows this matchup.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's gonna know this matchup. So he knows he's the one who picked Lil Wayne into this matchup, and I don't think that he was just expecting Mirri not to know the matchup. You know, that's definitely not the way he thinks.
Mirri going to setup, this is interesting because this is traditionally a matchup that is horrible for Lil Wayne. Because I don't remember the official name for it, I just call it Disruptor because it looks like Magneto's Disruptor. Kind of kills everything. She's also pretty good at dealing with Iggy and stuff because of her various movement options.
Yeah, she doesn't have to go in, so his keep out doesn't matter too much. He has to go in.
The flip side of the flip side of the matchup is her pogo setups don't actually work because of the counter. But when the counter's down, I mean, it's different.
Yeah, I see.
So this is a matchup like I actually have some playing experience with it because little known fact, I actually have a Lil Wayne. It's not like the most amazing Lil Wayne, but I played Lil Wayne at the beginning of the game before I even started Matera, and I play Lil Wayne now and again. And obviously my main training partner is Svampen, so I have played this matchup.
Oh, Lil Wayne getting parried? You love to see it.
Here you go. Okay, so I haven't really heard about Mirri using setup since Ewell came out.
Yeah.
But he plays a lot with Svampen, so even if he isn't playing her actively, he's playing against her, and he's talking a lot about the character.
Yeah, you know what I found interesting so far is we've mostly been commentating this from a perspective of Mirri, because generally speaking, Lil Wayne is the character that you quote-unquote have to deal with, right? So a lot of it is going to be about how you deal with them. But then you look at the way that Dragoi is effortlessly dealt with Ewell, another character that is said to be, hard to deal with.
Yeah, that's very true.
So, I think he definitely, like, spacing-wise, what an anti-air. That was an excellent anti-air.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, props to Dragoi. Not to say that he's only winning because of some matchup discrepancy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying that Lil Wayne is skilled against UL to begin with.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Oh, got him?
I think, we also kind of went from that perspective because we were expecting to see Dragoi pick Belial.
Yeah, for sure.
And that didn't happen. And I think Mirri probably was expecting that as well. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I would be surprised if Mirri didn't prepare bits for Belial,
Yeah. And that still might come into play. There's no character lock here. The only rule is obviously you can't switch on a wing.
Yeah.
But Dragoi still has leeway to change characters.
Yeah. Oh, what a whiff punish. That was beautiful.
Oh, yeah, clean.
Yeah, that was also timing, spacing. You just know that one was on reaction. Another interesting thing that he's doing now is on sweep. Oh, he is switching. Yeah. Or is he?
Like it,
Maybe he just wants a moment. But on sweep, what he's been doing twice now is go into parry, look for the Rekka. If it's the Rekka, go for the M follow-up.
Yeah.
So that has been very effective as well. But now he'll have to deal with Belial. As Netta, do you know
what we were expecting here?
I'm sure Svampen has talked about this matchup with you.
It's not necessarily bad for setup, but it's always the thing with Belial. He gets a lot of stuff. He's a very strong character.
Yeah. Nice fuzzy
There is one thing which I know that Dragoi knows.
Yeah.
The question is, does Mirri know it? Because if you know it as Zeta, you're not going to do it. And that is, in the corner, if you have the pressure as set up, you can go for the EX projectile, right?
Yeah.
That is -5. But
Yeah.
the only one who can actually punish it is Belial.
Yeah.
Because of his crouching light.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, clean?
Yeah, that could definitely spill.
Yeah?
Probably.
He's going to be in a rough position. Oh, no, he didn't get it.
Yeah, but he still got the corner. He's
Yeah.
probably waiting for the cooldowns. Now, the next hit is probably going to kill. Well, not anymore. But nice! Oh, God tier reaction.
That
Wait,
was
what?
so cute.
What normal was that before the EX command grab?
I
Was it
don't
to
even
him?
remember anymore.
Was it 2M2L? I don't know, but I wonder if he was just expecting, you know, a typical like 2M5H type of string.
Yeah.
But still, that was clean.
When I play Belial, I usually do it from 2M because people
Yeah.
kind of get
Nice.
hit a lot
Very
from
good
that. But
anti-air.
Dragoi is
Oh.
a lot better than me. Oh wow, and the DP after. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he went for his own fuzzy mash there. Got hit by the jump U. Nope.
Okay. Gonna
Popping
set the
back
corner.
in the corner. Oh, nice. Oh.
Okay, gets up. Yeah.
I want to believe that was back throw trying to get the corner. That got mashed out there.
Yeah, probably.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, very good.
Actually, it's
He wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing we've been praising Dragoi for in the previous events is just how good he is at actually throwing out those confirms. Like,
Yeah.
he's always looking.
Yeah. I mean, in this particular instance, you saw the parry a bit before the 5H, so
Yeah.
you know it was a situational confirm. You know, for the people in the chat who think it's all about reactions, you know, he was definitely looking for that parry as he was pressing 5H already.
Yeah.
So in this case, I think he wasn't gated by reactions, but very, very good awareness.
Yeah, and that is one problem in this matchup is Zeta can generally not use her laser at all at
Yeah.
range because it is reactable. Because it's a fairly slow startup, it will be instantly across the screen, so you don't have
Yeah.
any time to recover a Zeta. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm surprised that we're not seeing him OS those spot dodges so far.
Yeah,
But you gotta remember, he's switched to Yo full time
yeah,
since season 1.
Yeah.
So and he still clutched it out this game. So I'm wondering if we're gonna see more like of that muscle memory coming back, the OS on the Pogo,
possibly,
to
yeah.
deal with the spot dodge.
Yeah,
What is your
because-
go-to OS? I mean, throw is definitely gonna work, but does he have something better that works?
If I spot dodge against Svampen, I get a heavy, which is a counter into another heavy, so you can get
Yeah.
like 50%.
Yeah. All right.
I don't
but
know
is that an OS or does he rect it?
It's an OS.
Okay.
He can OS the spot dodge with that. I don't know if Mirri knows this OS. I would assume that he does, but
Yeah.
Svampen is the main person I see do it. So, doing a spot dodge against Zeta, very scary.
Yes. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, there's potential upside, but for the most part,
There
very
are
scary.
situations where it's fine, but when the pogo is coming, not good.
Oh. Right.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah. Next hit by either's gonna kill. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Daddy long legs. hitting
Yeah.
him.
Man, I love and hate the cancelable sweeps in this game because it feels so good to do that, but I don't get to have one on my main.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It feels-
he's not a broken slag, so.
I don't know about that. It's useful in some combos at least.
Oh come on.
And it's
I'm just kidding.
it's a 2. It's a 2.
Yeah. Yes. It's certainly not broken, but a bison slide always useful.
Yeah, it's a 2. It can definitely do some good shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Ooh, okay. Didn't
Yeah.
believe.
He didn't expect that, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah, that was the throw, but thankfully didn't combo. I think he
Yeah.
was a bit sloppy on his jump U there. Oh,
Okay, let's
yep.
see here. Oh,
Oh,
what?
yeah, nice. All right. He was
He
ready for
wasn't
that.
doing BX, he was doing a regular one.
No! Oh,
my
that was
God.
so...
Oh.
That was reacted, but it was a bit too late. That was really close to
Yeah,
working,
yeah.
and that would have killed him. That would have
Yeah,
absolutely killed him.
I think that was meant to be the OS, but he messed up the timing.
Yeah.
So we going back here. It looks like he's going to UL, I would assume, but
Yeah.
at the same time, that puts him in a situation where if he beats Dragoi now, Dragoi is gonna go Luane.
Yeah, I'm
So-
honestly surprised he switched because he showed
Me
that
too.
he can win with Zeta.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he has not shown so far that he can win against Luane with Zeta. Excuse
With,
me, with
UL.
UL. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm actually surprised maybe he really just wants to show off his prep, you know, at this point, and just
Possibly.
like prove to himself that he can win with
Yeah.
Will consistently.
Or maybe like in those Luane sets, maybe there was stuff we didn't see, like that
Yeah.
he's more confident in now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I don't know.
For sure. I mean, you know, a lot of those games were close. They
Yeah.
weren't, you know, a complete dismantling.
No, sure. He did
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
A lot of times he got caught out by the human pyramid
Nope,
attack and
Getting back out of the corner.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Good
Like,
blocking.
I think he didn't want to get into the corner with jump U, and
Oh,
then just
wow.
itched.
Yeah, and the DP kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, 5H.
Oh,
Alright.
beautiful from Dragoi and that
Yeah.
juggle, bro. Come on, he's starting
That's-
in here.
Are you aware if 5H also beats the low follow? And that's basically.
I actually don't know. Yeah, I think it would, but I can't say that I know. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. The Grand Blue Classic on every character who has it. 2L, 5L, super for the kill.
Yeah,
Why do anything else if that kills? You know.
sure.
Retire all the other buttons.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. Chat simping for Dragoi.
Yeah. I mean, Dragoi is a 380 damage A player. I understand why.
Oh, got him. Nice. All right, that's gonna be a
Yeah.
lot of damage.
For sure.
Yep. Yep.
Can you get it set up
Oh.
from here?
Nice.
Cool.
Daring him to press a button. Oh, yeah, he was ready. Nope.
Nice.
Don't test Mirri's reactions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can say that Mirri has a boatload of tech with UL. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I need to brush up on my UL a little bit. Do you have any tips for me? And he gave me like 5 pages of shit. It was like so
Yeah,
much
yeah,
stuff. I was like,
yeah.
damn, this is sick.
Yeah. I mean, in this case, I'm definitely rooting for Mirri, mainly because I want the set to go on.
Yeah. I think everyone
you-
wants to see more matches.
Yeah. I mean, you'll definitely see me root for the person who's behind, generally
Yeah.
speaking.
We're all about those good matches.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Oh! Oh, man!
Oh no!
That- Oh, no! Oh, man, that was such
God.
a... Is that gonna kill? Yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh my
so,
God.
So, I mean, well played to Dragoi. He wins 7-2, but
Mhm.
that was so unfortunate because that spot
Yeah.
dodge, that delay on the DP, that was
Mhm.
clearly a reaction to a potential cancel off of that button. So
Yeah.
he reacted to the spot dodge, you know, because he expected it to be a special.
Yeah.
Then DP'd.
Mm.
The punish, he didn't punish properly, Dragoi, and used the confusion to Abare jump you know, and just kill him. Because that what happens. I mean, that's what happens on any level of play. You know, you need a lot of discipline, and even discipline can save you sometimes, where
Sure.
if something unexpected happens, you expect to get punished there
Yeah.
by the DP, you know, when you DP. So
Yeah.
he expected to get punished, and, you know, the muscle memory hits, you
Mhm.
throw tech, you die. So that was really
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I mean, chaos is gonna ensue, and how do you deal with that chaos? But also, how do you make use of it in your advantage? Because I feel like Dragoi, he's very good at
Yeah.
adapting to the situation on the fly, like super
Yeah.
fast when stuff
For
like
sure.
that happens. And he also plays a character that's very good at doing that.
Mm.
So yeah, I think Dragoi, man,
Yeah.
this guy, he's
Yeah.
put in the work. Not to say Mirri hasn't, of course Mirri has,
Mm.
but damn, like the
Yeah.
stuff we're seeing from Dragoi is just crazy.
Yeah, for sure. One thing to remember as well with these things is if you play a character who gets into these scramble situations often, which, you know, obviously Belial is one of those characters,
Yeah.
you're going to be used to those situations where your opponent, you know, you always play with this character, or most
Yeah.
of the time. Well, Dragoi does play other characters, but
Mhm.
you're used to these situations where your opponent only sees those situations when he plays against them.
Sure.
You know, so yeah, that is one
Yeah,
thing.
for sure. Yeah, so with that, Dragoi actually puts himself at 2-0 so far in sets because he beat
Mhm.
Deviance last week and
Yeah.
he beat Mirri now. So that's putting him in a solid lead so far. But we have 2 more players today who are both at 1 win and could potentially put themselves at 2 wins as well.
Yeah.
In the next match, we're going to have Svampen, who is in that position, and he's going to be going up against TryKeazer.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this game. I wanted to see how Mirri plays. Sadly, I would say this: I don't think I saw what I wanted to see, because I
Right.
don't think that Far M really played a huge role in these matches.
Yeah.
And I don't think that that was necessarily because of you know because of the Far M nerfs. I think that they're just two matchups where Far M has a slightly different role
Yeah.
compared to the Shoto type matchups. So I didn't really see how he plays around with these -7 situations. He did have a few really well spaced Far M's that he didn't cancel because they were safe.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think these matches were about something else.
Yeah, I think especially against Lwayne, it's kind of hard to use it to begin with because he also has a very strong button at that range, and it feels like he got a little bit shut down from even going for it that much. And when he did,
Yeah,
it
for
kind
sure.
of, But yeah, we're going to move into the next match. And once more, I will be doing the Japanese introductions for these two players. And of course, I will translate them to English right afterwards.
Yeah.
スウェーデン代表、百戦錬磨をくぐり抜けて、判断は常に冷静。スウェーデンの勇者、Svampen. Okay, so that is hardened through hundreds of battles. His judgment is always calm. The hero of Sweden, Svampen. And next, going to the French representative here. フランス代表、日々の鍛錬で頂点を目指し続けた男、努力家一心、TryKeazer. So with daily training, he has continued to aim for the very top. The hard worker at heart, TryKeazer.
Wow. I mean, that is so. I'm actually blown away by this because this is. I mean, the Svampen one, very good. You have the lore with him having that name on Japanese TV. But TryKeazer, for me, was the most improved player of season 1.
For sure.
And so I was really excited to see him go into season 2, and I think so far he hasn't let us down. Like, he's steadily improving. Obviously, the better you get, the harder it is to make meaningful improvements, but he's been able to again and again break through that barrier, and I'm looking forward to seeing him show off that growth against Svampen here. But yeah, so I would say this is an absolutely perfect description of him being a hard worker and always trying to improve.
Yeah, I mean, I do what I can. Like, I have a reputation in Sweden FGC as the Pokédex for FGC because I keep track of everything.
Yeah.
I know players. I know like some of their habits, some of their stuff. I may not be able to make that come to life in my play, but that's why I'm a commentator right now.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
I got something to offer.
Yeah, I'm not gonna open that can of worms right now, but yeah, let's see this match.
Yes. All right.
I can say this though, my biggest regret not being in this tournament right now is not hearing my Japanese announcement.
You'll get one eventually, trust me.
Right.
Yeah, so I just to highlight to people, Svampen is actually not playing from home this time. He's in Stockholm visiting me, and I dropped him off at Martin's place. So he's playing from Martin, the Guilty Gear player and also Grand player in Season 1 of Grand Blue.
Yeah.
Just so people are aware, that's why it says SS. He hasn't gone on a ranked binge and lost.
Yeah.
He's on Martin's account.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so a lot of usage of dive kick so far. I'm looking forward if TryKeazer is able to whiff punish those. 2 have whiffed so far without a punish.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a long set. Plenty of time to adjust to that. And an excellent 2M EX rush to get out of the corner. Another really good confirm.
Yeah, TryKeazer saw that one.
Obviously confirming 5H, absolutely essential to play this character.
Yeah. Okay, no punish though?
Yeah. He's got EX rush on deck now. Next hit is gonna kill.
Yeah, for either player probably.
Even SSBA is gonna do it, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, late tech?
Yeah, alright,
yeah. Clean.
Yeah, 2 characters, by the way, with a very scary low game.
Oh yeah.
This TryKeazer really good at using her sweep to catch you walking back, because that's something you want to do against her 2M pressure.
For sure.
Right.
That's something we've seen a lot
exactly.
of times.
So, the hard worker strikes again. He saw it twice, immediately adjusted, got the whiff punish. So now Svampen is going to have to be a bit more careful with those dives. Oh, that didn't whiff punch in time.
Alright, let's see here. I don't know, like, after Season 1, setup players kind of disappeared a little bit. Mirri was still playing setup for a bit, but he actually went to Belial early on in Season 2.
Yeah.
Then he went to UL.
Yeah.
I think Mick stopped playing. Like, I haven't seen him for a while. And then basically, like, Svampen is the main person you play against if you want setup experience. I know there are a few still, like Nikachong still plays setup.
Yeah.
But my question in my mind right now is, how much does TryKeazer actually play against setup? That's my big question.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I would imagine that he's played Svampen plenty of times.
Yeah.
Is that enough to, you know, adjust? Has he lapped her pressure enough? I mean, we'll see, for sure. I mean, this is something we're definitely going to see. We haven't seen a lot of poke stuff yet. Wow! Oh man, what a great poke there. Nice. Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
Zeta's overhead is one scary poke, since you can convert into it quite easily and counter it.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's like patented Svampen right there, just getting that from far range and getting full conversion.
Yeah,
And
so
another thing, Svampen loves to finish with SSBA if he can, because he know the fans want to see the hair get let out.
yeah, no, for
We
sure.
always have the people in the chat, we always have the Coomers in there, like they're always hyped for it.
Oh, for sure.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Svampen's been making a lot of
Nice.
use of that in more recent, I was about to say more recent years.
Yeah,
More recently, because a lot of people don't really respect that, and the only option you have is either block and you will be a bit plus
yeah.
against the EX.
Oh, that's gonna kill.
Yeah,
isn't it?
for sure. Yeah, definitely. Or maybe.
Oh,
No, actually, no.
I mean,
not
the
gonna
last hit gets a lot of damage, but yeah.
Not
quite.
enough. Yeah, but the EX laser.
Trying to hit him with that. Oh wow, nice block on the overhead, but he didn't take
Oh,
his turn
beautiful.
back. Interestingly enough.
I think it was scared of the armor.
Yeah, no, I mean I can see that, but I'm surprised. You know, most players would definitely try something there, be it like a micro dash throw or something.
Yeah.
But you know, good patience so far. I wouldn't say at all that TryKeazer's defense has been bad. It has been very good. He hasn't,
Absolutely.
like Svampen hasn't been getting a lot of free hits. But he's kind of lost in neutral right now. He's been getting cornered very early in the round. And, it doesn't matter how good your defense is. If you're cornered, you're gonna die.
Yeah, and that's what Svampen wants to do. He always wants to get to the corner right away. And then if you get out of there, it's not like he's losing. It's just like, okay, now we can play an honest game.
Yeah. Interesting as well, he used that dive kick early on to, he risking a whiff here and there. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you want to whiff punish those, what do you have to do? You have to walk back, which is going to corner you, So obviously, it's a double-edged sword to counterplay those.
That's sweet, man. Everyone gets that.
Yeah.
I was grumbling about that yesterday. You were playing a set and I was like, oh my god. It's good to see that's not just me.
Yeah. One thing Svampen told me, was it me? I don't know, but something we definitely mentioned at some point. It's kind of scary to use her sweep because, you get a full jump and punish on it.
Yep.
But you also don't really want to jump a lot against Zeta because her anti-air game is very consistent in terms of reward.
Yes.
So that is one thing that I might like to see though as an adaptation at this point here by TryKeazer. Maybe a few more jumps because it's been barely jumping.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to at least show that that's a part of your arsenal because that will deter him from using the sweep as much.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, the reason why it's scary to jump against Zeta, just for people who don't know,
Very
is
good
that,
with punish.
yeah, beautiful. Is that in a lot of situations, Zeta will get a combo on you airborne, even if it's not a counter hit.
Yeah, for sure.
So even if you do an empty jump, she will be able to convert in a lot of situations and actually get you to the corner.
Yeah, even from very far away, she can enter you with 66H as well, which, obviously is part of her win condition. Oh, nice.
Good corner pressure here from TryKeazer. Okay, nothing gets out, but big hill to climb.
Is
Oh,
it
wow.
that big? Next
Not
is gonna
anymore.
I was gonna say, you know, is that...
Okay, that's it though.
Oh!
Oh, he did it go for super. Okay.
Oh man, I mean, that's usually what you go for in that position on the screen, right? And, you know, his muscle memory, maybe he just didn't see that it wouldn't kill.
Yeah. I mean, that you can panic sometimes when that stuff happens. Especially, I think one thing that's common, and I'm sure that you've both felt and analyzed yourself, is when you go up against a player who you know is good, who you have a high respect for. When you're about to win a round, you'll start panicking like, oh my god, I'm actually doing this?
Yeah. Oh!
I think, oh, okay, back throw.
Yes, I know that feeling very, very well.
I think that's something a lot of people face when they go up against Svampen in this game. Oh wow, chip range. Yeah, I mean, so difficult to do anything there.
I mean, in that moment, you know, even just blocking a parry H is going to kill you.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to do anything at that moment. Actually, probably better at that point to just be kind of hectic, you know, jumping a lot, like trying to be evasive. TryKeazer continued being kind of like slow and deliberate, but you know, I mean, it doesn't matter how you play in that moment, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, it's definitely hard.
Punish. Right.
Okay.
But we've seen some good stuff from him so far.
Yeah,
so,
for sure. We've had some really solid rounds, and he had a good start there, but Svampen managed to aberrate his way out anyway.
Yeah, we haven't seen any jump out of a throw yet. We haven't seen any mash against the throw yet. I think very good. So I'd like to see more throws at this point.
Yeah, they have been paying off like decently well when he has done them. So, oh wow, oh god. I'm sorry, TryKeazer. I used too many Zephyrs against him. He's not there everything.
Oh. No.
Oh,
no.
damn. Far away.
But that looked like it might have been a little lag spike as well. Good block on the
possible.
To you, but just kept on blocking there.
Didn't see the counter it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice confirmed.
Yeah. I mean, that is a staple. If you don't do that, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Why are you playing this character?
Sure.
sorry for the call out.
Yeah, but I mean, TryKeazer doesn't have to ask himself that question because he lands that like all the time. He's so good at it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that is, you know, when you talk about reasons to play a character, 5H confirms are definitely one reason to play no more.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Definitely. Okay, this is looking like a very good match for TryKeazer.
Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, being a bit tricky there with the block stun.
Beautiful
nice.
there. Oh,
oh no!
That sucks.
Oh, proximity normals.
Yeah.
Arctis, please. Oh, that is really sad because he definitely deserved that train. That was an excellent close H anti-air, knowing that it goes up higher than other options. You know, so I'm definitely rooting for TryKeazer to take this round.
Yeah. It's kind of a heartbreaker that he didn't close it out there.
Yeah. And now Svampen chipping away.
Yeah, once you give someone like Svampen a bit of an opportunity, never mind.
Yeah, that was good.
This time he got what he wanted the first time, and yeah, good stuff.
You know, rare just jump in by Svampen there. I think he really wanted that frame advantage on block. He probably felt he already established dive kick, you know, enough to where he would go for it.
Yeah.
You know, perfectly fine gamble when you're behind.
Sure.
Alright. Alright, he's on the scoreboard now, 3-1.
Okay. Didn't take the second one, now he's in the corner. Okay, another throw.
Yeah, so we're seeing the throws now. Is he gonna start pressing more buttons, is Svampen?
Okay, no? Gets out, and he's gonna get a big situation here.
Yeah, that's very painful.
That's a new setup he keeps using. You are not allowed to press. And good on TryKeazer for recognizing that.
Yeah, alright. Even now, good starts. Oh wow!
Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. That's like that's one of the best things an Armaya can do. I love seeing it.
Yeah, it's really hype. I mean, you just love those kinds of things, right? Stance shenanigans.
It's so good. Okay. Getting pressure. Oh, and gets him low.
I was going to call out Godflesh for saying the 5H SSBA is the TryKeazer confirm, because I would say that is the TryKeazer confirm. So, I don't see pointing that out. Oh, now he's probably trying to shift the momentum a bit by establishing a new tool that wasn't used a lot before. We talked about how TryKeazer isn't jumping a lot right now, so it makes a lot of sense to shift a bit, force him into the air, and then go.
Yeah, that was an interesting dance between the two players. They were really like denying each other's options, and that's
on the two, the second hit.
That's the power of multi-hitting normals against Zeta. She needs to manually choose when to let her armor go. So using multi-hitting normals is a very good way to shake her up from being able to just like get out of situations like that.
Yeah. Matera, one of those characters, of course.
Yep, for sure. Spoken from experience.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see that come into play when MrPow plays against Svampen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
here we go.
Next hit is going to do it.
Oh and that's a kill.
Yeah, that is the anti-fuzzy mesh tag. I told you, Mick. I told you this is good. No, I mean, it's a risky call out, of course. If he goes for a delay tech, if he doesn't do anything, you know, you lose momentum, but the reward is absurd. And fuzzy matching is the primary way of dealing with Zeta, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of people are gonna do it, so using something that blows up that specifically is obviously gonna pay off.
I am sorry for the call out.
How did you know I'm watching?
I did not know that.
That's so sick. Oh, gets the tweet. He's gonna pull him almost all the way to the corner. Oh, he actually got a hit. Wow.
Yeah, and he got the close M as well. Keeps his better cooldowns at this point. Nice, well-spaced dive kick. I think that was safe. I'm not sure about the specifics against Normaya there.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that's really good.
Yeah, that is good.
So safe.
We thirst
I was gonna say earlier, like when Svampen did the EX laser in the corner there, and TryKeazer correctly block it, there are actually two options you have there. Either you block it, it's -5, but you can't actually punish it with anyone but live. So you can take back your turn. Or, this one's much more risky, but if you really believe it's coming, you can actually spot dodge it and get a clean punish.
I see. Oh, nice. He got the punch there, but he didn't believe. I wonder if that's, you know, that 5M into EX Rush on block kind of scared him. That happened early in the set, where he now trusts himself that would punish. Because that was an excellent whiff punish on the EX dive. Oh, the delay!
Wow, okay, he did not... I don't know if that was a mistake or...
No, I think he just didn't expect... I don't think from that hit there, you know, he just didn't expect the frame trap. But very interesting that Svampen is still not teching. Obviously, the sign of a good player.
Yeah,
to stick
that one
though.
Okay, a lot of sweeping going on. Oh wow, we called him out!
Wow. What?
Yeah, not gonna kill for 4 hits, but...
I wonder if that 2M was a misinput into Xaeji. Because that would be weird timing and spacing to use 2M there.
Yeah, you could be right. They're going for the medium one, get it? Oh, wow! Oh,
that was amazing.
I can't believe that.
That was
okay. TryKeazer, he's feeling himself.
What is it with TryKeazer and being broadcast to international audiences that makes him step up his game?
That's true. he loves the pop, right?
You know, I haven't seen you guys play that much recently, so I might be wrong. But right now, Svampen is still considered the clearly better player, right?
Yes, I would say so. Right now, like the people you would put at the absolute top of Europe, I would say are Svampen, Dragoi, and Hira.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, TryKeazer absolutely running a train right now on Svampen in terms of just plays. Like the wrinkles on this man's brain are just so good right now.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, this is a rough situation for Keazer.
For sure, yeah. I think at this point Svampen is just going to go for the chip.
I don't know, I think he's a little bit scared after the last round.
Yeah, I'm surprised because...
There you go.
Okay, that did it. I think he did just want to get the chip at least, you know, go back, maybe see what happens. I mean, because SSBA there was a very easy way to come back. I mean, Normaya is a character who has excellent comeback potential with the 5H into SSBA. You know, a lot of damage on a good button, easily confirmable. Well, I say easily, consistently confirmable, I would say. Which obviously in the context of top level play is considered easy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're not saying it's literally just do it, but these players are good enough where...
Exactly. I mean, we're talking about the cream of the crop here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shimmy. Didn't bite.
Okay, yeah, he actually... I can't believe Svampen actually went for a sweep there. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
This
know,
is gonna be big.
things I don't expect to hear. I can't believe someone went for a sweep. Oh, wow.
Okay, fair enough. But he was -5, so I was like, you know, I thought he was gonna respect it, especially after TryKeazer pressed last time.
Another sweep.
But okay. But under normal circumstances, I can definitely believe Svampen's gonna do a sweep.
Yeah. To be fair, that was a combo, so he did go to you. Alright.
Alright, let's see here.
Nice, very good. Good mash there. You know, both players established that they are not really going to tech a lot. Now Svampen's bringing out the mash. Haven't seen that before. I think this is the first throw that got mashed at this point.
Yeah.
Wow. And going even more ham with the callouts now against the throws. So, gonna be interesting to see, does TryKeazer stick to this throwing game?
Oh wow, not in that situation.
Yeah, so really interesting because Svampen had the right read. He did not expect him to go for a throw because, you know, established the anti-throw tech so severely. TryKeazer didn't want to go for a throw. He went for the anti-throw, but in this case, it did it. So kind of interesting. I think Svampen gonna be a bit sad after his, you know, establishing thing that didn't work out.
Ooh. Damn. Yeah, I mean, this is also like the value of having such a long set. Conditioning is gonna keep going the entire time.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Obviously, next hit after this is going to do it. Is he gonna go for jump L into sweep? No.
Oh, he went one photo and then low.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stella can do a lot of different things from there, and that's like the main thing people hate about her.
Enough. He didn't have parry, so fuzzy mashing there wasn't a risk. But, you know, even then, always being on point with those timings, considering those, also not something you can do in the context of a complicated set, you know? Like, both players have a lot of mind games in their head right now that they're trying to juggle.
Yeah, the mental stack keeps going up and up and up.
Yeah, I think really looking at this, TryKeazer has his hands full with neutral, that Svampen is clearly winning.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, he got him there. And games. Nice. Nice frame trap.
So I believe that
damage. Not quite, but
okay,
oh, he did go for the fuzzy mash there again.
Oh wow.
Nice. Very smart to go for the high reward here.
Oh,
wow.
Too risky, too risky.
I wonder if that was on purpose.
Maybe not, yeah.
Yeah,
so
it seems like a weird...
Yeah.
You know, it seems like a weird thing to go for, even if you have the right read.
Yeah. So that puts us as, I think it's 5-2.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. And now, yeah, and you know, now the mental stack built enough that you can start doing round start, dash, overheads.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff, you know, eventually, whenever you play a long set against a training partner or a buddy or whatever, you definitely recognize this stuff. Everyone in chat, I'm sure, does. You start doing dumber and dumber things. But they're not dumb at that point, because you've been conditioning them to do other things.
Yeah. It's really easy to dunk on people, you know, like, you know, you could clip that and be like, EU lol or something, you know, EU strats lol, something like that. It's really easy if you don't know the context of, you know, everything that transpired in those games.
Exactly.
Because if you're, you know, if you meet TryKeazer in ranked and you try that on him round 1, I would assume it's not going to work.
It's not gonna work. Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a shame last round that TryKeazer, he messed up that hit confirm, actually got it out on block.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh man, I mean, Svampen kind of hectic now, you know, doing a lot of things, overwhelming TryKeazer.
Oh,
yeah. The little taunts.
Yeah, this thing, like airborne shimmy or whatever. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah,
He's doing it to piss me off.
yeah. I mean, you know, you gotta use everything you got at your disposal. This
sure.
is essentially a kill. You know, I don't want to be too negative, but especially TryKeazer, if he watches this later, in my opinion, really he should stop playing the way he usually plays when he's in that position, because you know playing slow is not going to work anymore. Like you're gonna die off chip.
Yeah.
But you know. Yeah.
I can see what you mean. When chip becomes a factor, you need to like mix up a bit how you're doing your stuff.
Yeah, you just gotta be like on your toes, you know, moving a lot, like keeping the opponent from just throwing out things to chip you.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously risky. You know, I'm not saying that's how you should play generally speaking, but as soon as it becomes a factor, you need to. You cannot be a sitting duck. Essentially.
No, of course. Yeah, I understand what you mean. But Svampen really running away with that round, and he's actually one round away now from taking the entire set.
Yeah. He's not really doing anything too differently from how he started the set. I think this is kind of went all the way, you know, full circle back to match 1. Yeah. But TryKeazer, I think, is fair to say, is a little bit, maybe not shook, but unsure how to, you know, how to continue from here. Things aren't going his way, like that 2H counter hit, you know, it's just like everything is a bit off for him right now.
Yeah, and even then, like, just the mental factor that he knows he's up against the wall. Like, earlier you had games to work with, it's fine to lose it. It isn't anymore.
Yeah, Svampen is on match point. I think he's perfectly fine taking some risks now to, you know, call him out. Because he knows he's got that cushion.
For sure.
Yeah, but he is cornered right now against Narmaya. He is playing it safe there, as any sensible person should.
Oh, and now it's Narmaya in the corner.
Next hit is probably gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna kill.
That is gonna kill.
Unless Svampen somehow messes up like the corner he always manages to do.
So we got another 7-2. And this time a very different 7-2 in my opinion. This started off as a very close set. You know, I think TryKeazer at this point, usually I don't like judging people too much on the basis of one set, but I think it's fair to say that TryKeazer just didn't keep up this set in terms of, you know, adaptation to the mind games. He was in it at the beginning, then you could kind of see him be more and more unsure and kind of falling behind. And then once he was, you know, like kind of struggling on that mind game level, I think his neutral also kind of fell apart a bit. But in those first 5 games, we saw the raw, unadulterated potential this man has.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I agree.
I'm a strong believer in judging the potential of a player by their peaks and not necessarily by their obviously consistency extremely important on a high level, but we saw plays that other players in you simply can't or don't do. You know, we saw the awareness there to beat the laser with the SSBA. We saw, you know, under high pressure, clean decision making, like the close H and stuff. I really think what TryKeazer just needs is more consistency, more play time. I mean he's young. I think he's relatively new to fighting games compared to a lot of us, compared to someone like Svampen. So I think, you know, he just, even though this might be frustrating, you know, the set might have been frustrating for him. I think he can, you know, just stick with it. You're gonna have a bright future. You know, just amazing play in those first few matches.
I totally agree. And I mean, he is a young guy. He's been developing very hard, very fast, and it's beautiful to see how well he's playing. And I agree about judging all the peaks, even though consistency is important. I mean, Svampen is a guy, he's been playing fighting games seriously for over 15 years at this point. Consistency is gonna be a part of him. It's hard to, that's something you have to grind in, and we've already seen TryKeazer grind, get better. Like you said, he was probably the most improved player in Season 1.
In my opinion,
Yeah, in your opinion, I'm inclined to agree. And I really think we're gonna just see him go further and further higher up from here. And you know, he still has 4 more sets in this round robin, so looking forward to seeing that.
If he prepares well, you know, what's going to be interesting, this is 7 weeks, so almost 2 months. If he prepares well, I think you could go back, you know, not to put him under too much pressure, but I think we will be able to go back to the first set and see a visible difference in how good he is in those 7 weeks. That is obviously, if he has the time, if he has the energy to, like prepare for all the sets he's going to play and really, like try and improve from week to week. I definitely think that he could see a definite improvement. And if he's feeling down, if he's watching this later, the VOD maybe to analyze, I strongly encourage him to go back to season 1, just, hop on some VODs and just see the difference, because it's sometimes easy to lose sight of that.
Yeah, he definitely needs to look at how much he's improved. It's insane.
Yeah.
He's so good. And honestly, shout outs to the entire French scene for building him up and also like being his training partners. We've seen so many French talents just rise and rise and rise. Like there's some people who only play in France. I don't even like we got people like Vivi, I believe, who's basically only in French events.
Yeah.
But the people we see a lot, TryKeazer and Nivi are obviously the two big ones. They're so good. They keep like leveling up. You have Arefu, he's been getting better and better. You have so many good French players. That scene is really strong, and it's great to see TryKeazer represent them as one of their best.
Yeah, Sonic Sun, another one.
Sonic Sun, of course,
I think he was a Dragon Ball player, right? Is that correct? I might be wrong. I think Candide said that he was a Dragon Ball player who started with Dragon Ball, but correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
Shout out to Pop in the chat. He's a French TO, puts on a lot of events. Love that guy. Nothing but love. Really sick dude.
Yeah,
all right. So that puts Svampen, much like Dragoi, at 2 wins. So Svampen and Dragoi, amazing start to the round robin. Kind of what people probably expected from them. Pida is unfortunately not part of the event, so out of the like big 3, there are 2 of them. So that's interesting to see. Most likely not going to see them go up against each other until a few weeks down the line, but definitely something to look forward to. But next up, we have our final match for tonight.
Yeah.
Only 2 players I think everyone is quite familiar with. So let me do the Japanese introductions, and after that, I will translate for you guys. イギリス代表、キャラの強みを一気に握る、その上達ぶりは恐るべし、若き天才、Deviance. So, in that, he instantly grasped the power of any character, his level of, how do you say it, progress.
Yeah.
Is to be feared. The young genius Deviance.
Yeah. He's gone through a lot of characters in his what do you call it, career so far in this game. You know, he's a strong believer of pick the top tier. He's not going to fuck around with some mid-tier character. I think that's fair to say. So you know, he went from Catalina to Jita to now Belial. There might have been, you know, a few other characters in there, but yeah, I mean, so far he's always been able to you know, like play to those character strengths.
Yeah, I'm sure he has a bunch of others as well, but those are the ones we've mainly seen. So finally, the other player besides Dragoi Svampen, who's currently undefeated. We'll see if he can keep it up today. My personal favorite introduction, so let me get into it.
Oh, sick, yeah.
スイス代表、その華麗な動きであなたのハートを貫くメーテラ信者、MrPow. His beautiful movement will pierce your heart. The Metera believer, MrPow.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I think his movement will go without saying. Might be a bit harder against Belial. I don't know how the match, you know, what the matchup is like, really. I know that Bonsai hates it. I know that much. I don't know what you think.
It is
Maybe
a
you
rough
can give us
matchup.
some insight.
It is a rough matchup, but it's overstated how rough it is because there are some factors here that need to be taken into account. Belial's main strengths are that he can put you under pressure pretty hard, and he can put you in like horrible corner situations. Here's the thing. For a Metera player, that's life against fucking everyone.
Yeah.
It's not any different. It's the same. So yeah, it's terrible. Yes, it is. But I live with it against everyone. And it's whatever.
Yeah.
And another thing is that Metera's 2H is actually very good against the hop, and also
oh yeah, I can see that.
And contrary to Seta, who can't do the laser because Belial can reaction 5U, right? With Matera, you have a lot of different spacings where he might think, oh, I can get away with a 5U here, but you actually catch him with an anti instead. So
I see.
there are specific ranges where 5U isn't really an option for him if you're prepared, but it's still rough.
Yeah. I have a few really specific things I'd like to see here. To know here. I don't know anything about this matchup, so I'm gonna let you do the specifics. Talking about the specifics. So I'm gonna play the role of the curious spectator who doesn't know what this matchup plays. Yeah, that was an excellent anti-air, by the way. That was H. So some things I'm curious about is how easily can Matera escape the corner with her, once she is able to go into the air in the first place and then hop out. Like that, exactly. Okay, so apparently 5H isn't free. Maybe it would have hit if he delayed it, do you know that?
If he went into the sky before MrPow, he could kind of stop it, but it's not that easy. Matera is generally good at getting out of the corner if she's patient against basically anyone. And that is true against Belial as well. But a big problem is that if you're trying to find a way out during his pressure, and he decides to go for his party starter medium DP, that's gonna get you. So there are situations that can be kind of rough, but Matera traditionally good at getting out of the corner, and that is still a factor against Belial as well. And we have someone like MrPow who's very on point with his anti-airs, a very good movement in general. I do think he's going to spend more time out of the corner than he is.
Yeah, I see. Well, let's hope that isn't just because he immediately dies once he enters the corner. I agree. I'm not a, what you would call it, like, I'm not part of the anti-Matera crew or anything,
Thank you, we appreciate your service.
So I do believe she's fine though, I think she's definitely got reasons to play her. But I always felt like, defense in this game is kind of a bit too, like, if you talk about defense in this game, it's always, does this character have a DP or not? And, the nuance gets lost a bit. I mean, clearly Matera character with weak defense. That's it. That's fair to say, and saying anything else is kind of dumb. But at the same time, she's got a few things that are quite good, which is, being able to hop out of the corner. Far L is, depending on matchup, quite good. I'm not sure how good it is in this matchup specifically. Nice.
It's fine.
Absolutely clean, perfect.
It's not like a game changer in any way, but it's fine. And 64 seconds and a perfect. That's MrPow, man. That's
It's just absolutely frustrates you, like switching sides. Something I really like about his playstyle is he's looking for the side switch not just when he's in the corner, but when he's close to the corner. Very good. Yeah, like he doesn't wait until it's too late, so to speak, to get out. He tries to preemptively switch sides already. Nice. All right, so now
this is going to be
the corner, establishes the throw game. Very nice. And the last thing.
That's a big thing to think about when you talk about defense, because when we talk about defense, we're not just talking about the wake up. We're talking about the ability to keep the opponent at the range that you want to have them.
Yeah, for sure.
And for Matera, it's not that her defense is always bad in those situations, but it's very finicky.
Very good, very good. This is one thing that is good about her defense, in my opinion, is having access to 2 EX fireballs. Because that means you can throw out an EX fireball off of a defensive poke. On block, you push him out.
You still have another one at your disposal.
You have another one. It's plus, I assume, right? I mean,
the EX versions are plus.
The thing is, I've played a lot against this character. The reason I can't tell you for sure what the frame data is like, because when it comes to projectiles, it's kind of weird, right? Because depending on how far they travel, it's going to make a difference. This was a very first perfect. He just ran into all the butterflies here. But that being said, having EX fireballs as a defensive tool at your disposal means you can just throw it out off of a defensive button. And then, get space, get maybe the space you need to jump out of the corner, or just, set up your neutral.
Okay,
Alright.
good stuff here from Deviance. Gets a very sick confirm and getting in
Yeah.
the corner.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was very nice.
kill
Deviance's
here.
frame trap, you know, you can tell he's a former Catalina player. Strong frame trap throw game. Walk forward to M. Second time, walks forward. You know, it might have looked the same, but he walked forward a few frames further, just that tiny bit. Obviously, you don't want to have him also, you know, pressure reset you forever. So this time, MrPow gets it. Yeah. Oh,
But
the overhead.
that I think we're going to see a lot of it here. MrPow is very good at situation players with Matera. Even then, you can see there, at that particular height, you can't actually get the conversion. That doesn't mean it's bad, but it's not as good as what... Oh, yeah, and that's the day...
Nice, the right punish.
Kill here.
Let's go.
Doesn't even need the super.
That is insane. I mean, that was the awareness to immediately go for that. Very good. Obviously, I think every Matera player has learned how to deal with, 5U at this point.
Yes.
Belial, a character who's played a lot, who's very strong, who's a difficult matchup. You know, all these things make it very likely that you would, focus on that.
Because even when the Belial player is successful in pulling that off, you don't even really get annoyed by it as Matera because you know how huge the reward is. It fails.
Yeah.
Because no character gets as much from a failed Belial 5U as Matera.
I beg to disagree. Percy's pretty insane as well.
I mean, look at the damage he did last round, right?
Yeah. Alright, without super, yes, without super, yeah, for sure.
He didn't even get to super at that point. He still had a lot of juice in the tank. He didn't even burn an EX.
Yeah. No. Okay, so we can agree without super, no question about it.
Either way, big gains from being able to call out the last 5 years.
Alright, now that both players kind of settled in, I'm going to try and shift a bit to what's actually happening on the screen.
Yeah, Deviance putting on the pressure very hard here.
Yeah.
Kind of frazzled, I think. Not really able to anti-air.
Oh!
Okay.
That is going to be important. Wow. Okay.
Oh, never mind. Stays off.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised about that punish, because that could have been the right punish, right? On the EXTP?
We definitely could have done a lot more, but mid-screen without butterflies, you aren't going to get much.
Yeah.
What I think he maybe should have gone for is like just clean, close heavy to super, burn it, you get all that damage, and then you can start making like setups after that.
I see.
But I understand why he ended up where he did as well.
Oh, yeah. Once for the EX. Command throw there.
Wow.
You know, he's not discouraged, still going for MDPs, even though he got punished, I think, twice so far. But, his success rate on getting them on block, which is obviously the main goal, is quite good so far. So he's still going for it at this point.
Oh, wow. Oops.
Right, got him. With that, I think at this point, he just, he doesn't want to take too many risks at this point.
Yeah, but notice how MrPow is still very mindful of the potential 5U that can come in these situations. Deviant is, he's taking it slow, he's not going for it, but I don't think MrPow is ever gonna stop looking for that threat. Okay, nice.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, no, he messed up the punish. That is unfortunate. I mean, that's definitely a punish you can go for when you block the XTP point blank. From further away, it's kind of risky unless you are 100% on point. Obviously, I don't know the specifics. Terrified age, how consistent that is.
It's kind of slow. That's the main problem. Consistency is fine, but it's 11 frames. You need to
it's very unfortunate. Scores 2-1, even though we've seen MrPow really play well so far. But you know, Belial, he is. Two things are happening. He is consistently getting the corner, Deviance is, and he's also hitting him very well with frame traps. And I mean, sometimes that's the two things you need to win.
For sure.
Corner pull frame traps. Yeah, alright, going for the simple punish this time.
Yeah, and he's going for the long... Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
The butterflies are gone.
Yeah.
I was figuring they might be, but...
In your opinion, how good is just straight up zoning Belial out?
not that great because of the threat of 5U and also because his fireball is very strong. You can trade fireballs with him for a while. Okay.
Oh, very good.
Wake up.
Yeah, very good.
Oh,
Burns
is
the
that
Looper.
Okay, you got him.
Alright, is that gonna kill though?
It's
I
gonna
think
be
so, right?
not gonna kill. It's not gonna kill. But let's see what he has here. Yeah,
Alright.
he does have butterflies.
Oh. Oh. That was a misinput, that fight then, right?
Yeah,
That
I think.
looked-
So.
that-
Oh.
I mean, that looked like something was off. That's unfortunate, because I think his goal there was just to chip him with butterflies.
Yeah, I think he might have been wanting to go for a the detonator. Yeah, I was thinking Great Fall possibly for a big chip.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, a little unfortunate.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I think a big boon to Deviance so far here is he's not deterred from going in. He's
Oh,
not
very good countries.
Yeah, beautiful.
So-
he's not cautious, he's bulldogging himself in, but without using high risk, low reward options such as 5U.
Yeah.
He's actually pushing himself in with like running and stuff, and yeah, it's been hard.
Yeah. So let it be let it be known so far for all the Delisle haters in chat, if there are any. Usually are some. The thing that we're seeing right now from Deviance is not specific to Delisle. These are just really good delays on his frame traps.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, the threat of jump U makes it less likely for people to throw tech. His throw game so far has also been paying off, even though he's not going for a lot of them. He is going for a lot more than we saw Dragoi use. Dragoi is definitely more focused on, you know, less focused on the traditional frame trap game, more focused on, you know, different cancel setups. For sure.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
So yeah, it is spot dodgeable, but it's kind of tight, and obviously, oh my god.
Wow.
How much damage when you get it like that?
What was that? What was that? That was not a counter hit.
It was 2 butterflies at the same time, and he did the EX air arrow. So
No,
it's
no, I mean, why did he get hit? Because he, that
I
was
don't know
not,
what he was doing. I don't know what he was doing. I didn't see that.
I just saw the instant replay on stream, and it looked to me like he just held forward. You know, he just didn't block or something.
Yeah, I think maybe he was trying to go under an anti-air, but why you would do that when there are butterflies on the screen? I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh?
Alright, so while I'm trying to make sense of what happened last round, MrPow already won the next one.
Yeah, clean perfects. We've seen some perfects from MrPow. I think that's kind of skewing how the match is being viewed, because Deviance is still ahead. It's just that MrPow has had some insane rounds.
Yeah, if MrPow is winning, he's winning hard.
Yeah.
Right now, where Deviance's rounds, you know, for the most part, with some exceptions, are, you know, close fought.
Yeah.
He didn't get him on the mash there.
Yeah.
Didn't go for the
you can't really go for that there. You need to be looking specifically for the jump view. It's very hard to do, like, mentally, but you need to be going for 1H.
Yeah, I'm quite sure he did not want to beat the jump U there. I think the 5L came out before the jump U, you know, was, like, visually confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was just the case of him mashing and getting hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, got hit low, but not a counter hit.
Yeah, the 2
Oh, now he's really bullying him now. The mental stack high enough that he's not dealing with MDP as well as in the beginning.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to deal with, but it is something that Metera can deal with much better than many other characters. Pao showed that he was able to do it, so I kind of would like to see him bring that confidence back, because even if he fails with it, like, he seems resigned right now to just go for a spot dodge.
Yeah. Right now, no spot dodge gets, I think, punished on that spot dodge, actually.
Yeah, because he did 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the second one was punished.
You know, what I'd like to see here in situations like this is just kind of like on defense, MrPow just kind of taking the tempo out, accepting that he's gonna get, you know, regular thrown a few times here and there, and really looking for him to, like just punishing him for those, for example, MDPs, maybe for command grab cancels, just like keeping him honest. But I think that MrPow is going the opposite route here. I think he's taking the fight to him, because his aggressive rounds have been going really well. I think he's going to try to just rush him down.
I don't disagree with him doing that. The only thing is, he needs to he needs to revert a bit in the situations where he's on defense, because he's losing a lot of ground by not being confident in his own reactions.
Yeah.
And I think he has good reactions, and I mean, he even showed.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for
it.
sure. I mean, look at that. Even that anti-air just now, even though it was blocked, was definitely, you know, well reacted. EX command grab, it's some damage, it's fine. Yeah, see, like, those are the situations. EX command grab is gone. Could just kind of chill a bit more. We're not seeing a lot of throw. But you know, especially when you're cornered, obviously. I mean, I don't need to tell this to MrPow. Every Terra player knows corner defense is very important with her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he got it there. All right.
Yeah, I feel like we were talking earlier about like the strength of Matera getting out of the corner as well, and it's not easy to do that against Belial because he has a lot of different options.
Yeah.
And he can press big buttons, but
Yeah.
it feels like MrPow has given up on that prospect, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Maybe he's been tagged a bit too many times when trying to do it.
Yeah. So yeah, again there, you know, I think he's definitely now he's getting bullied. I don't know what Matera's options are, generally speaking, on 5H cancels without super. That's another thing, you know, another thing that could make a difference, potentially. But it's kind of interesting, because this is a 5-2 that does not feel like a 5-2 at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it does now on the back end somewhat, because
Now it's starting to feel more like it, but like even when it was a 2-1, it still felt like Pow was ahead, even though it wasn't. It was Deviance who was a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful! That's so good from Deviance.
Yep, that's very good.
Okay, he caught him up this time. Some signs of life here from Pow. Let's see.
I wonder if that was him looking for MDP, actually. You know.
Yeah, it might have been.
And not even the jump at all.
Yeah.
So now the throws are coming out. Yeah. Oh, it's just
he was doing something.
I think that was jump started, because it was not a counter hit. It was crouching. So I'm assuming
he was looking for like a raw EX Commander, but I don't think Deviance has actually gone for a raw one so far. Has he?
I mean, no, he has. I think once.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
At least once.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, nice. He was pretty
nice.
But you know, I would agree completely with your assessment earlier that he doesn't trust himself on defense right now. I mean, look how well it's going. As soon as he's got some offense going on, everything is just perfectly fine. He's running a train on him. But he gets cornered easily, and he definitely takes a lot of damage in the corner. Now with a bit more active defense in general.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what. That was definitely not
that's
the right time to do it. But that was a good 2M.
Yeah.
I agree with that 2M. It's something.
At that range, you can actually start, like, you have some defense when you're at, like, a mid-range, kind of? Not quite, a bit closer to mid, because you have the 2M, which is a good tool. Fairly fast, good range.
For sure.
It's when Belial is really in your face, where you kind of have to be careful, but at the same time, I mean, I just fall back to what we've been talking about. He isn't believing in his defense, and that's costing him. Yeah,
I really think that, you know, he's winning neutral. He is beating him similarly on offense as he is him, but the fact of the matter is Belial has more damage in most situations, and defending against Belial is more about, you know, reaction checks as well.
Yeah.
So you gotta like kind of get those.
Yeah.
And have a shot. Oh,
sure.
Right.
Now he's cornered him out on it.
Yeah, he was. I think he went for a fireball. Yes, EX fireball there. A bar EX fireball in the mid range. Kind of makes sense. Obviously scary against 5H. Let's see what we see here. Are we gonna see a command grab?
A regular grab?
I think, yeah. MDP.
At least he didn't get punished, but there did.
Whoa, no cancel.
Oh, he got out!
No super. All right, let's go. Oh, don't die here, bro. Come on, you can do it.
Oh,
Break the 7-2 curse.
Yeah, exactly. We've had nothing but 7-2s today. Okay. Oh, oh, wow. Yeah, so that was a range where I don't know if he would have had time to actually punch. I don't think so, but he did have time to block.
Yeah.
And Deviance just went straight for the DP. Young man's game.
Yeah. This is a young man's game for sure. You know, this is a game. This is a common criticism of the game, which I think, nice, very good.
Yeah,
is completely fair. You know, like this game definitely rewards reactions to an absurd amount.
Yeah.
Like probably the most I've ever seen in a fighting game, just like on the even on the intermediate level. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you could say on top level every fighting game needs insane reactions, but in this, you know, in this game in particular, it's quite pronounced.
It's very reaction heavy. So in that sense, it is a young man's game. We have seen a lot of young players rise to the top, like both here and overseas.
Throw. Yeah. Wow,
Okay.
he went for another throw.
Oh, finally, we're starting to see some air movement again.
Yeah, I mean, considering he was the god of movement, we're not seeing that much
Yeah,
movement
exactly.
right
The
now.
beautiful movement.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh!
very good. Very good.
That's
Yeah.
clean. That's clean.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm rooting for MrPow here. I've said it before, I'm gonna root for the underdog.
We
Right
want to
now,
see
he's
more
the-
matches. That is what it is. I love Deviance. He's a great guy. I don't agree with him on everything about matchups, but you know, that's what it is.
Yeah,
He's a great guy. He's a really good player. I love seeing him, and he's playing amazingly right now. But we want to see more matches.
We do want to see more matches. Nice.
Okay,
And also, and to be fair, I know MrPow can do better than this.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. You know, like I know we can see better.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say he's been like not playing like, you know, not saying he's been playing like shit or anything.
No, of
but
course.
but you know, we've seen in spurts what he can do.
Yeah.
And I want to see that just a bit more consistent.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it looks like he's found
Nice, he got
himself
it there.
again a bit. And he takes another game, first time in a while
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And this might be the momentum starter he needs. He has his
Much
back
calmer
against
on defense
the
here. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, that entire sequence where he was cornered, he was a lot calmer, a lot more
Yeah.
collected. He took those 2 throws, was fine. You know, he had a lot of life to spare at that point, so you know, it was perfectly fine.
Exactly.
Right, but he is definitely trying to hit him with those, you know, anti-getting chased hops. Obviously, if you're chasing hard, the harder you're chasing, the harder it is to react to the hop. That was an amazing anti-air. Couldn't get a proper conversion, but that was still decent damage.
Yeah, that was really, really good. And it's showing that Pow, he's reached, he's gone back to where he was at the beginning of this set, which is very, very good for him.
Very good. Yes, I love this.
Kill?
You know, if
Gonna kill.
yeah. So where are the Las Vegas bets at? Because right now betting a bit of money on MrPow for comeback would be definitely something.
The odds are turning.
Yeah, the odds are slowly turning.
here we
We're
go.
seeing very clean play. Nice reset.
Reset from Deviance, let's see.
Nice again.
Picking
Oh,
up.
not quite. Not quite. Inconsistency there. Wow.
One up DP, I love it.
He is fed up.
He knows that's the type of stuff that's gonna get in Pow's head as well. That's
Yeah.
probably what started like the downfall of Pow's defense. Was him getting
Initially,
tagged
yeah.
by things. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think the downfall was the MVPs. Because
Yeah.
then everything kind of shifted to this whole, you know, spot dodging them, and which, you know, doesn't really accomplish much.
Yeah, exactly. Like in best case scenario, he might
Yeah,
not
again,
be
see,
as
like-
plus, but worst case, you can get punished clean.
Yeah, I really think, again with the MVPs, I really think the only thing that does is
Point it
it
out.
increases your own mental stack for a negligible and not even necessarily, you know, actual game.
Yeah, at that point, you might as well block them.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
have to.
Just block them and just, you know, stay calm. Don't be overloaded.
Oh,
Is
this
this
is
gonna
weird.
be? Is this gonna be the sequence that kills?
It's not gonna kill, but right after, what's
yeah.
he gonna have?
Yeah.
He's gonna go for something here. He has the EX command grab, he has the stomp, he has so much stuff.
Yeah.
And the regular
Or
throw!
Yeah.
I didn't even mention it. My mental stack was gone.
Yeah.
I mentioned the other option. I didn't think about the regular
yeah.
throw. I
Yeah.
would have done him killed there for sure.
Yeah. I mean, why not, right? I mean, at that point,
Yeah. Low risk.
what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? He's gonna get out of the corner.
Yeah.
Metera, you know, this is actually a pretty big thing. You can go for throws more liberally against Metera because her primary way of getting out of the corner is just jumping out.
Yeah.
Not like other characters who, if they jump forward, you throw, they get a full punish on your throw, which is a corner combo.
Yeah.
So this is one thing that Metera doesn't have. She has to go for Tiger Knee EX, you know, EX, arrow to get a proper punish there.
Yeah.
So
and that's such a risky thing to do in the corner. I
Yeah.
don't think we saw Pau do it even once in the corner. He did it mid-screen a few times, but
he did do it once.
he did once, yeah.
Yeah, during his potential comeback, but that fizzled out. So that were some really good sets. 3 times 7-2. The curse is real. Did we have 7-2s in the first one?
7-3, this last one.
Oh, it was 7-3.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. All right,
actually
Mr. Powell
turned it
broke
around.
the curse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Pow broke the curse. So it was 7-2, 7-2, and then a 7-3. Yeah, so Mr. Pow, the curse breaker, unfortunately not strong enough to take down Deviance, the young genius, who now puts himself on the board.
Yeah.
So
I would like to reiterate the same thing I said last set, though. You know, if you look at the first set, Dragoi versus Mirri, it's kind of a matter of how well does he know the Lowain matchup compared to, you know, Dragoi knowing the UL matchup.
Yeah.
Obviously, you could tell there was a huge gap in experience in that particular matchup. So I wouldn't really put that down to Mirri as a player, potential-wise. We all know the potential of Mirri. But with TryKeazer and MrPow, I think we in both cases saw players who, if not dominated, at least held their own, or what you call it? You know, like just really clean, really high-level plays in spurts, but then the consistency just wasn't there. To take them the entire set. So, you know, if that consistency would get brushed up, I really think we would see, you know, we'd immediately see a much more even set. Adaptation of Svampen and Deviance notwithstanding.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Even if you have the consistency, you need to be prepared for your opponent as well. Having said consistency, and that's where it kind of starts swinging back and forth. We were talking earlier about like the years of experience that someone like Svampen has, and that is given in the consistency. You need to bring that out of yourself, but at the same time, that it's not a pure numbers game. You can't just say, "Oh, well, I put in this amount of hours, so I'm going to win." Like that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's definitely not how it works.
Yeah.
No amount of hours is going to prepare you for Iggy if you haven't lapped her.
No, of course.
That's just the way it is. Belial, I think, is similar. You definitely benefit a lot by labbing his stuff. You know, I think it's essential, depending on the matchup. Not so sure about Matera. I think it's essential to be able to react to certain things by, if you have to look at the special move icons, especially as soon as you see 5H. You know, your eyes can kind of dart back up there, check out what happens, go back down, because he doesn't have a cancel off of 5H. That's not a special except spot dodge. And you're going to see, oh, it's a special move. Hey, Matera, SSBA, you know, is going to hurt. You know, like establish that kind of stuff now and then. But these things are incredibly hard to do consistently. And, you know, in this case, MrPow, I think, showed that he has a very good grasp on the neutral game in this matchup. I think he showed that he has very good, is in general a very good offensive player. And at the end of the day, I think what did him in was the MDPs.
That's where the set really started shifting. Deviance was ahead the whole time, score-wise, but the games were a lot closer before that happened. And the thing is, Deviance started doing them, and Pow was calling them out. He was actually reacting to them. He was punishing them well. And then he started doubting himself. He started crumbling a bit. And I think Pow kind of fell down to his own insecurities right there. That's not to say that he would have won. It's not to say like, oh, he defeated himself. It's to say he assisted in his own demise.
I mean, what a deep I'm not sure what to call it. Like, what a high IQ play by Deviance. He establishes MDP, it gets punished, he does it more. And it works.
Yeah, but that's what I mean about Deviance, dude. I said that, like, he grasps the strength of any character, and I think that's a thing. Like, he knows how frustrating Belial is to the opponent. So use those frustrating tools, even if they call them out. Keep using them just until they crumble, because they're gonna crumble eventually. Look at what's messing them up, because it depends on who he's playing against. He doesn't use the same stuff the same way against, like, all players.
No, that is absolutely true. I mean, he likes that MDP for sure. I've never Oh man, I think I've played a single first to 5 against him when I came back after a short hiatus. That's all I played. I don't remember how much he used MDP against me, but you know, just in general, I don't put it beyond him to adapt, obviously. And yeah, Nevier, I agree to some extent. The things that I find annoying about him are consistency based. You know, it's not about any of his tools. It's not about the X command grab. It's not about jump U in avoid. It's not about all these things. I'm just a bit bummed out because in the case of Percival, his answers to his tools are a bit inconsistent, so you feel kind of cheated at times, especially if you're cornered and you know you die when that inconsistency hits. But yeah, you know, Jita might not have those inconsistencies. Then I can totally see it. But even without those, you know, having stuff like far L buffers with Percival against his pressure, having stuff like close M against jump U, you know, being able to call out every cancel with EXDP, keeping him on his toes. You know, sweep is a good poke against him. Like all these things make it fun to play against him. But those are privileges, right? I'm pretty sure that Percival on that recent matchup list, Japanese matchup list, I think Percival was one of the only characters who went even with him. Is that correct? Do you remember that?
I don't remember Percival Belial specifically, but I do remember that Belial had, I think, 3 matchups that were even, and Percival will be one of them.
I think Percival was one of them, and I would agree that it is. So, you know, those are privileges in that case. There's obviously characters who struggle a bit more. But I think we saw that MrPow definitely has all the tools to beat Belial / Deviance. You know, like even though he lost here, it's not due to any one thing that is broken that did him in. Obviously, very easy to get overloaded when playing against this character, but individually speaking, he was able to deal with every tool.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I think we saw a lot of adaptations from both players in that set. It's just kind of like Pow had some good offensive adaptations, but he kind of let his defense crumble a little bit. And yeah, he did himself in that regard. Even if he had kept that area clean, I don't know if he would have beaten Deviance tonight, because when we were looking at Pow as so good, like when he was doing his best, Deviance was still ahead in the score. That's the thing. Like Deviance was doing super well.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, for sure.
It's hard to say.
It is hard to say. I think, you know, one thing that just isn't that flashy that went in Deviance's favor was his frame trapping. You know, you don't look at a walk-up close age that deals 60% damage and then remember specifically that. I mean, obviously MrPow is going to remember that, like it's probably in his bones now. But you know, when we talk about the tools and how the matchup went after the set, that's not something that's brought up that much because it's not something that's specific to Belial as a character. You could say he gets more opportunities due to M being plus and due to, you know, his other tools being threatening. But at the end of the day, like those timings, he snuffed out those timings for big damage. So you know, props to him. He could have done this with any character on paper. Almost any character can do that. And it's an essential skill at high level play to be able to frame trap like this.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be it for us today. 3 really good sets. Thank you to all the players. Thank you to everyone watching as well. And obviously, huge thanks to you, Fitizen, for joining us today.
Yeah, no problem. Was a lot of fun. If my work schedule is fine, I would like to come back next time if you're having me.
Absolutely. I was actually going to ask you right after the stream. So we'll look into that. Hopefully, guys, because I did see some people in the chat. I remember Xaeji asking if you would be back for the next week. Hopefully, we'll have Fitizen back. We'll get back to you about that. Follow Godflash Founder and myself, MajinTenshinhan, on Twitter to be kept updated about like what's coming next and such. We'll have the next matchup list. We're aiming to do every installment on Thursdays at 8, so hopefully we'll be keeping this time going. Also, of course, follow Godflash's Founder's channel. He streams Lobby Night every Wednesday. Sometimes he streams us rat jamming in Eternal Return Black Survival.
Man, that game is everywhere now.
I know, but we're having so much fun with it, bro. bro, it's so good. Like that, Pow and I, we're the power couple in that. Trust me.
Wow.
All right. So one more thing before we leave, I actually wanted to mention this. As you can see, we have different images for us today. It's because we didn't have a recent photo of Fitizen. So Godflesh hooked us up, or he looked up like a Summer Percival chilling.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, if you're gonna do that, I need to have Korva. Because little known fact, people don't know this about me. I'm not a Metera main. I don't play Metera. I play Korva. That's the only reason I use that color. I think basically every other Metera color looks better on her. But I'm not playing Metera. I'm playing Korva. All right? You guys gotta
very
respect.
fair.
That's
energy. That's energy that I simply cannot channel in this game. Same with Svampen, right? Like he has that same energy. He doesn't main Zeta, he mains Bea.
Exactly.
So,
so he gets mad if people have the what do they call it? They call it like the story mode or whatever. So when it's when Zeta and Metera get raunchier underwear, because Beatrix actually has boxers. So he gets mad if he's on stream and they have the mod so Zeta gets panties because he's playing Beatrix. He wants the offensive.
Yeah, I see. Those are some serious problems. Yeah, but I don't have those. Percival is not, contrary to popular belief, is not my husbando. I just play him because I like the playstyle. But he is a cool character for sure. I definitely got sold on him by playing him. He's definitely a cool character.
Yeah. One of the characters I'm actually really hoping makes it to the game is Percival's compatriot, Siegfried.
Lancelot.
So, if that happens... Yeah, Lancelot. If that happens, I look forward to seeing you on the fields of battle with my 6 Siegfried.
Yeah. Well, I think the healthiest pick for the game right now would be Vera, because so many people seem to be waiting for her.
Yeah, Vera's definitely next. Like, no doubt, in my mind. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna have at least one more season, probably even more, honestly, because the game is doing beyond their expectations, reportedly.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who actually plays the gacha game will see that all the players in the game have all the skins that are bundled with this game. Obviously, if they play the game or not might be a different question, but in the end of the day, who cares, right? Like, as long as everyone buys this DLC, they're gonna keep pumping it out. Yeah. So, that's actually quite good for our scene.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you for supporting the event. Hope to see you next week and the coming few weeks. And to all the Japanese viewers, いつも応援してくれて本当にありがとうございました。また来週. And thanks to the viewers, thanks to the players, thanks to Fitizen for joining us on commentary, and thanks number one to Godflash Founder for hosting us on this stream, hooking everything up, giving us these beautiful profile pictures, and give him a follow here on Twitch, sub if you're feeling frisky, and Godflash, if you want to play us out, feel free to say whatever, it's your stream, but we're done for now.
Yep, thanks for having me, and thanks for watching.